Hey guys, Letter Magic here, and it looks like Wizards has jumped on a very awesome bandwagon at a website called Omaze.com. That's the letter O and then M-A-Z-E, no space, no hyphen. Check it out because what they do is they do fundraising with amazing giveaways. And I think usually it's just like a giant, one grand prize, but I don't know, maybe other people format it differently. Like, oh, we'll give away 100 t-shirts too. But basically, you donate money to a charity of, someone's choice, usually the person running the, I guess I'll say event. Probably not the best word, but they're running the thing. And then out of all the entries, then Omaze picks, 1 or 2 winners, 3 winners, 5 winners, whatever they specified. And then all the donations go to whatever, the cause was. And then the winner wins the cool prize. And it's supposed to be kind of experience driven. That's what they're kind of pushing. And I doubt they would turn down like an NFL Super Bowl ball signed by the entire team or something. But this one's pretty wild that Wizards is doing. So they're supporting the Make-A-Wish Foundation. That's the charity that benefits, which, of course, they're awesome. And it's titled, Design Your Own Magic the Gathering Card at Wizards of the Coast HQ. And then the subtitle, honestly, should be, You literally could not do a worse job than us. So you and a friend, so the winner and then a +1, gets to create your own magic card for an upcoming product with head designer Mark Rosewater. Then it says some kind of awkward and weirdly written, and brainstorm its mechanics, creative, and balance. I assume they meant to write creativity. Maybe they should have done like a literacy charity for the Seattle area. My gosh. And then for some reason in parentheses it says, just for you, but your friend can join the brainstorm. What? So only you get to design the card, but they can brainstorm it? Or only you get to see the final version, which you wouldn't because you still have to draw it? Or I don't know. During brainstorming, you would have probably settled on it or came to like a top 5. I mean, it ain't like they don't know what's coming. And just tell 2 people not to leak it. And then if it gets leaked, you know which 2 people did it. Plus, the entire Wizard staff, so maybe not. And honestly, I would just show off the card when they get it done and maybe blank out some mechanics or something. I would love a one-off mechanic. I mean, they said design the mechanic, but I mean, the set has mechanics. So you either stick the one from the set on the card or you come up with something. And you guys know if it was me, what I would do. This creature costs an extra +2 mana to target. Obviously not, phrased that way. Semi-hexproof, baby. That's my jam. That's my favorite mechanic. Okay, second favorite after Devotion, probably. So they go on to say you score a behind-the-scenes tour of Wizards of the Coast HQ. You get to meet with the teams that build the Planes of Magic and have lunch with the Magic Design Studio. Oh, I can't imagine anybody left in the entire community has anything nice to say to them. That would just be awkward. I mean, it would just be like 30 seconds of silence while you chew on a sandwich and then like, so, what's your favorite music? I mean, you guys know how I would handle it. I wouldn't even wait till we get to the table. I'd be like, what did you guys do to this last set? Whose idea was it? Was it Chris Cox that came in here and said, hey, you need to jack up the power level to the point where everything's broken and people are summoning 30 power on turn 4? Because they gotta go. Point me to their desk. I want to go have a chat with them. Screw lunch. I'll skip lunch. I'm going to go berate this person. Y'all need to fix this crap. Do you even have a customer left? Let me see on a computer right now your spreadsheet of like MTG Arena participants. Look at what you guys did to the game. Look at these numbers. Can you undo this? Can you stop on the path that you're on? Come on, get your shit together. But also, I will take a chicken wrap to go. Those look pretty good. In fact, I wouldn't even wait till lunch. On the tour, I'd be like, what's this guy's job? Oh, f*** you. Yeah, I know you're on the phone. F*** you. I think the average person going on this tour who has been a longtime player of Magic for at least like, we'll say back when it used to be almost good, about 4 or 5 years ago. We'll say before the ban era. I'd say everything leading up to Origins was pretty good except for Tarkir. That was kind of messed up. Yeah, anybody seeing it now would have to be actively trying on the way out not to key every Prius in that parking lot. So anyway, they go on to say you get to play a top secret game against world-class designers. I mean, I'd debate that with an unreleased product. Hey, new duel deck, give it to me, let's go. I mean, I would either stomp them in that game because clearly nobody who works in R&D there knows how to play Magic. Or, I mean, I hate to say I'd be a sore loser in that particular case, but let's be honest, that table's getting flipped into orbit if I start losing. This is why I'm not even going to enter. I know you guys are like, oh, dude, let's like crowdsource this. Buy Des like 250,000 entries, so he's literally like 95% of the pool, and then just film that shit. I would get 1 million views on that video. as, the cops roll up while half the employees there try to start a fist fight with me. It would be such a shit show, okay? I ain't about this. If I'm gonna fly somewhere, it's gonna be Perp's house, man. We're going to Canada. I ain't going to no Seattle. Oh, and they do say you get flown out to Seattle and put up in a 4-star hotel. Ooh. So, I mean, I almost find it odd that they're dropping so much money on this. I mean, a lot of this stuff is experience stuff. It's whatever. The staff's honestly taking half a day and whatever. Like, it's like, yeah, it didn't cost them anything for you to play a game of Magic with them and design a card and this and that, whatever. They're probably doing the bare minimum. You send a taxi to the airport, whatever, cool. But then they're like, oh, 4-star hotel. Like, I mean, this is all for charity. If they ended up spending, rent a limo to get you from the hotel and all that, it's like that money could have gone to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, just saying. So I'd be like, hey, you get flown out to Seattle and put up in a hotel. In fact, why Seattle? They're in Renton, first of all. So, get a hotel in Renton and, maybe it's a Super 8. Maybe it's like a Days Inn or something. For my other work, in the last 18 years, I've probably stayed at 200 hotels, and not a damn one of them has been very nice. In fact, somewhere on this channel is the story about the Russian hotel, which was strangely in Upper Michigan. I've never stepped into an office at a non-chain privately owned hotel and seen so much Russian paraphernalia from this little 5-foot-tall fat Russian lady. That was amazing. So, I mean, if I was him, I'd be trying to get this whole shebang done for like $500, including the plane ticket. I mean, one of the bullet points would be like, get picked up by Linda from HR in her 2003 Honda Civic. Whoa, y'all spending some money. Enjoy a selection of 3 sandwiches brought from home by Mark Rosewater in his very own kitchen. What do you think, we going to Wendy's? Nah, man, this is for charity, man. We're keeping this $500 limit, bro. And I know somebody's going to ask, but they did put on the bottom of it, note, this experience will be scheduled when it's both safe to travel and convenient for our partners. So they have like donation levels, like you can get 2,000 entries for $100. Like, that ain't bad, but otherwise, 100 entries for $10, can't beat that. And hey, if any Make-A-Wish people, if your dream in life is to come bitch about Magic cards on Desolator Magic's channel, hit me up. I'll pick you up in an 07 Pontiac 5. We gotta have sandwiches. It'll be lit. I make a mean tuna sandwich, man. I would have to actively try not to meme hard on it after seeing that episode of C-Lab 2021 where they have the Make-A-Wish kid and his wish is to go to C-Lab. And the kid's like, I feel a little bit of a chill. And Captain Murphy's like, that's probably just the icy breath of the Reaper breathing down your neck. It's like, okay, well, I am dying. And I hate to, spoiler alert it, but it all turned out to be a scam and he's not really dying and it's utterly hilarious. So, I mean, just go type Magic the Gathering or Wizards of the Coast or whatever you want into omaze.com. It's probably on there somewhere. We all know I'm going to forget to put a link. But, yeah, I mean, if you want a slim chance of winning, hit this up. I'm sure with 10 million players, they're going to get a lot of entries, so your odds of winning are low. But it's not about winning. Honestly, if this was a complete and utter bomb out, and it only hit like 100 supporters, and you had 1/100th of the entries, you still got a 1 in a 100 chance of winning, so... It's more about the support and just the knowledge of knowing you might win. It's at least a shot at it. And I mean, they didn't openly say it, but I'm going to take a wild guess that you're automatically disqualified if you're a straight white male. They probably wouldn't even let you in the building at this point. I'm actually shocked that this isn't ironically supporting some kind of anti-discrimination charity, considering like the head of the judge program, not technically part of Wizards, whatever, said we have too many white males in the judge program and we don't want any more. And I mean, he was bold enough to say it because he's a brave immigrant who came here when he was 1 year old and learned perfect English and grew up in our school system and lived here 99% of his life. But he's an immigrant, guys. So that means he's automatically a victim. Also, I think his parents were like rich as hell, which is just hilarious to me. But from what I've heard, because I've got a lot of insiders there, that's the corporate culture, is they hate people from majority groups. They think they're responsible for everything wrong with society, and they're at like 80-90% just full-blown let's Hitler genocide them all. Like they're absolute fucking crazy people. They're the most bigoted, disgusting, racist and sexist and just most hateful people, blaming everything wrong with society on one particular skin color and group. Their whole company is a disgrace, and I wish that like somebody from the government would just come in and find them to oblivion until they don't exist anymore, or Hasbro would just come in and gut their damn company. So honestly, I would recommend just making a donation to the Make-A-Wish Foundation separately and not participating in anything that even vaguely makes their company look like something you want to go see, or that their staff are people that you want to go talk to. They have enough people kissing their ass compared to like if one of you guys who watches my channel commonly and has a similar opinion of them, aka the right opinion, ended up winning this and had to pretend that they don't have any beef with Wizards or what they're doing lately, or their greedy moves or their just careless design, and just, I would not be able to be in the same room with the design team. I can't do that. So I ain't gonna enter. But check out Omaze.com though. They are pretty cool. They're kind of blowing up right now. They're like a newer thing, but they're really going big. They've even got categories of like what kind of prizes you're looking for. And I mean, it's not all experiences. I mean, they're just giving away a 2020 Ford Mustang Shelby edition, a GT 500. Hello. Oh, and 20 grand. That's good because that's about what you'll owe on the taxes. I mean, they got meet Arnold Schwarzenegger at an exclusive house party at his house. Oh no, I have to choose between that and Wizards of the Coast headquarters. And plus, that's the After School All-Stars program, which, I mean, they're pretty epic. You can meet David Ortiz. I mean, there's some hot stuff in here. Hell, I'm excited about the Dream Sprinter van with 60 grand worth of customizations. Bro, that thing would be nicer than my house. Or if you want to support something a lot stupider and a lot less beneficial to the world, arguably, my Patreon link is in the description. Oh, that's right. This video is sponsored by me, bitches. But yeah, I might check some of these out. My paychecks aren't doing great right now, but I mean, you could win $500 worth of Uber Eats gift cards. Hey. But yeah, I mean, I do like that they got in on this and they're doing it. I mean, I don't think it's purely a PR stunt, but I think it's just some people there were like, hey, this is a good fundraiser and we could do this. And they're putting in some effort, so yeah, at the end of the day, cool. They're going to raise a lot of money, like quite a bit with their exposure. So it's not all bad, but yeah, it just, hanging with their company is not really a prize to me, but I'm sure some people are into that. Mostly Redditors. Maybe some Mark Rosewater's blog viewers. They'd be into that. Maybe some level 2 judges. Sounds like something they'd like. I mean, it wouldn't be most Magic players. This isn't for everybody. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next video.